Good morning. It's a brand new day again. It is Tuesday. And I said, welcome. And I said, let's enjoy nature today. I hope that you're having a great day. I've been up for a little bit, starting out a brand new day, doing what I do, following my routine, bringing you live with nature here in Sarasota, Florida. Happens to be home of the #1 beach, Siesta Key. One of these days I'm going to get back down there. Got some other things in plan though. I've got some really good ideas here about places to go and to bring some nature that I haven't seen yet. And that's, I think, the best idea. It's always nice to go back to places that we've been to, but it's always nice to go places that I haven't been already. So, I just want to start by saying thank you so very much. I appreciate everybody that comes to take a look at this. Recognize that this is a bit of a long video. I know it's a work day for a lot of people where we have to take off and go somewhere, or we work in our house, or whatever the situation might be, but we certainly have other things. Your time is very valuable, and I respect that. And I always start out with, lately I've been starting out with a topic. So I'll deal with the topic, and let's go enjoy nature today. If we can, it's nice to take a break. If you can't get out and do something, this is the opportunity right here. You can watch it and you can transport yourself right here, Sarasota. Okay, so it is a brand new day, and I can paint the canvas of this any way I choose. I choose to paint today's canvas in positivity and in nature, #2. I should have said nature, #1. But also gratitude. Grateful to my higher power, whom I call God, for another opportunity to wake up, to be here, to bring the live with nature, and to have an opportunity to meet new friends, to learn, to grow, to learn some life lessons as well, to overcome some obstacles, to break through the barriers that have been holding me back. And I recognize there's a few things I need to do. One of them always seems like lately is I've got to put it on a calendar. I believe in to-do lists. I believe in planning it out. It took me a long time to actually take the action to put it down on the calendar so I can get a reminder and I can remember, oh my gosh, I needed to do that. Otherwise, I'll just get distracted, or I'll just keep on working on my regular day job. So that'll help me. It does help me. And what I wanted to talk about this morning is nature, is the opportunity to be in nature. And I know for a fact that it has helped me a lot. Being in nature, being connected to what I consider being the source, really. Nature is part of what God created for us to enjoy. And it's an interesting thing when you see a beautiful flower or a tree. I mean, you can see just about anything, or a squirrel, or whatever it might be, the wildlife. Everything has significance. Everything in nature is really there to be enjoyed. Some of us don't like some parts of nature, like some people don't like going camping. Their idea of camping is, a Holiday Inn or something to this effect, or the hotel that's attached to the campground or something of that nature. Now me, I like going out. I don't mind getting dirty. I love sitting around a fire. I enjoy that a whole lot. Cooking some marshmallows, making some s'mores, that kind of thing is really fun. I'm planning on taking a little bit of time and doing some fun things. Because it's, as they say, I can't remember the name of I'm trying to remember the name of the movie, The Shining. All work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. He went pretty silly, didn't he? Yeah, silly, crazy. Bottom line is that no, we need time to enjoy ourselves too. One of the questions of the day for my live masters group, I believe it was yesterday, or the day before, how do you separate personal time and business time? And I listened to some of those videos, and it was interesting, and it gave me kind of a different perspective on it. My comment was, oh well, Personal time is totally separate. Try not to do business, but you know what I've always found in the past is that you know that business stuff is going on in the back of your brain, or what didn't you get done that you need to get done, and so I can be distracted. But I think the best thing to do is just totally disassociate with what you got going on for work, and just simply enjoying nature, getting out to a park, even taking a walk, going down to the beach if you've got one, going to the river or to the lake, or go hiking. Just do something out in nature, and it helps to calm the soul. It helps to provide, I believe, just a unique sense of understanding and connection, because that's what this is. Life with Nature is about the connection to nature. It is about, you know, got nature? Yeah, I love nature, and I believe you do too, or else you wouldn't be watching this, right? So this is an opportunity here in Sarasota to, you know, listen to the birds. Crickets are going right now. Watch the sun come up here shortly. Welcome in a brand new day. Start our thinking process in a positive manner, and that is, I think, a really great opportunity. And so if you can't go out and do it, this is the opportunity that you can just join me and enjoy it. We've had some spectacular sunrises. We're having moonsets, and you know, in the west, and the sunrise in the east. So it's been pretty cool. Now, nature for me has been a big part of me staying focused, and as well enjoyment. I just enjoy being outdoors. I guess I always have, and I guess I thank my dad for that, because as kids he took us camping. We traveled a whole lot. He took us on vacations and stuff like that, and I got to see a lot of places and enjoy a lot of things and attractions and things of this nature. Now, I've got some big plans for Live with Nature, I do. And I created a big job for myself, but that's okay. Because the bottom line is that I envision the opportunity to empower other people to take the action to go out and start doing maybe live videos. If you don't feel comfortable doing live videos, I'm going to recommend Live Masters. That's a private setting. You can do it and start to get comfortable with it. If you don't even want to be on it, it's your choice. But the thing about it is that I've got ideas of going out there, going to new places, experiencing new things, and just enjoying nature for what it has to offer for us. And rather than go into all those plans, I'm not going to. You know, that's something that I actually plan to, although Live with Nature is really free content, I'm planning to, and it's not really monetized. I mean, I plan to have some stuff that, you know, like I want the Live with Nature t-shirt and the caps and stuff like that. I do, because I think it's cool. So I'm working on that stuff. But the thing is that the money that's generated is only going to just simply, you know, cover the costs of what it takes to administrate it and make it run. And then it's going to also potentially provide jobs for people. And, you know, what better type, and not necessarily full-time jobs, but you never know. I don't know. I don't. God's inspiring me to do this. I'm just letting it flow, and I'm just working it out. But what I'm trying to do is provide an opportunity and a reason to go on out, because not only can we enjoy nature, but we can make some extra money at it too. So I'm putting that plan together. I'll wait for this plane to go by. Somebody's off, taking off somewhere. God knows whether it's business or whether it's pleasure. Like I was saying, I like to separate the pleasure time as personal time and try and just divorce myself from the work thing so that I can really just enjoy it and be aware and be present in that moment. Yeah, I do plan to have opportunity for people to make some extra money with this. And the bottom line is that any monies that are generated are going to be going to a nonprofit. And that nonprofit then is going to help other people. Because what I'm all about, you know, as I'm doing this Stephen Goes Live, which is my talk show in the evenings at 7:30, I'm going through Rick Warren's The Purpose-Driven Life. And so what I'm trying to do is just focus on exactly what my purpose is, recognizing that I need to glorify God, recognize that nature is part of glorifying God, that everything that I do, I need to, you know, do it to please Him, and just try and have a good, positive outlook on life, and just try and learn and grow and inspire people and empower people to recognize that, you know, if you've got difficulties, and we all do in some fashion, I think, unless you're really centered and it's like, you know, hey, you're right on top of it. I'm working towards being that at all times. Have I reached that point? Absolutely not. But what I do try and do is, if I keep at something and I am consistent at doing it, then I can achieve and manifest whatever goal that I had. You'll hear me say it takes a lot of work. It takes consistency. It takes dedication and determination, and it takes believing in the fact that you are achieving your goals and your dreams, and visualizing that already achieved. And by visualizing it already achieved and repetition of those goals, and particularly like I am statements or affirmation statements, then we reprogram our mind to release that negative thought that says I can't, or I don't, or I won't, to I can, and I am, and I will. And that is empowering. I have a story, I do. You know, I came from wearing a mask, you know, and saying, hey, everything's beautiful. But it wasn't. There's a lot of beauty in my life. I've been just blessed to do some really fun stuff. And some very dynamic stuff, and had some big successes in personal life as well as in business. But now what I want to do is focus my attention on nature, focus my attention on giving an opportunity for people to go out, do something in nature, enjoy themselves, get that connection, have some of that, quote, personal time. And maybe, like this gentleman was talking about, is that maybe personal time and business go together. But you can do your business and then separate that aside, because what we're going to do is we're going to just go out there. We're going to go to new places. We're going to do interviews with people. And then we can put that into a magazine, you know? And so we'll have a Live with Nature magazine. That's coming. It is. And so that's going to be super awesome. And that's where you know, you can earn a couple extra dollars type thing, but then we can also take that and you can do local guides, Google Maps, pictures and reviews. You can help your community, and that's why I do it. I'm a local guide with Google Maps, and I help my community by going out and giving a fair, unbiased opinion of, hey, this is what I experienced, this is the things that they offer, and so that when people want to find out about something, they can go to Google Maps. And I don't think a lot of people know that. Even my dad didn't realize, oh yeah, well, if you want to go to an Italian restaurant and you want to try something new, well, you just go, you know, I don't want to say it because my phone may take off and do it right in the middle of this video, God knows, but you just ask Google, and then it will give you places to go and some choices. And so you can tap on that and they'll take you right to the Google Maps and give you the directions and tell you about the place. And so it not only helps the establishment if they're doing good and they're getting a good review, it helps your community because then they know that they can count on it. In today's technology age, so many people are online and they get their information from online because, you know, gosh, the sky is limitless when it comes to the internet and getting information. And they go and purchase and do things based on reviews. They look at the reviews and they say, hey, what are these people saying? So if there's enough people that are saying clearly that it's okay, then they're probably going to trust the fact that that, you know, is okay. Now what I'm saying about the local guides is this. You get to do something in conjunction with giving you a reason to go on out and experience new stuff and get out into nature. to become a resource and a respected reviewer, to be able to do and be counted on for an unbiased, good, a review. I've been working at that personally for a very long time. I said it the other day. Now I happen to live in a worldwide destination here in Sarasota. But the thing is that I've got now 4.2 million people have seen the photos that I've done. It's astounding. It's like almost beyond comprehension for me to think that. And then 110,000 people have looked at the review. That's a whole lot. So 110,000 people have been impacted by the statements that I've made on the reviews on the Google Maps. And so what I'm doing is I'm helping my community, either in a good way for that business or in a warning way for that business. Don't go there because of these reasons, kind of thing. Now, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just going to share my experience. And I've got, acknowledgement from Google Maps that, I've achieved their goals with respect to reviews. I'm close to achieving their goals with request to the amount of photos and stuff that I need to have. And there's several other things. Adding new places. Put somebody on the map. Boy, if that doesn't help somebody get some more business, I don't know what does. And so, yes, it is about helping the community. It's about becoming a respected person that is a resource for information. And then we're going to put it all together. We're going to put it back on out there. And it's going to be pretty dynamic. So anyways, that's in a little nutshell. But if you are interested in this type of thing, you want to get out into nature more often, you want to share your experiences and help your community, and not only help your community, but help others through the nonprofit, the people that are involved with me, this is going to be a very collaborative effort, and everybody's going to have a say. It's not I'm the ruler and this is how it is. It's we are shedding hope, we're shedding light, we're shedding information, and we're helping people out. It's going to be dynamic. So if you're interested in that, please direct message me or email me at Yahoo, Stephen Smith, SRQ at Yahoo. Direct message or regular messages, if you don't use Messenger, or email. Let me know. Let me know. So I think everybody needs a dose of nature. I think it helps us, and I love doing this and welcoming in a brand new day. I also love acknowledging people. I love getting to know people, and I like to learn and grow and expand, my experience here on Earth. So this is my backyard. It's a green space, and I love it. Yes, there's a lot of insects and stuff like that, and there's water sitting out here, and that's not always a good thing in Florida, because of course that can be a breeding ground for the mosquitoes that can kill you. Not kill you, it certainly make it uncomfortable, but everything has a place. I guess there's a reason for mosquitoes. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but as I go out into nature and I experience stuff, and then I look things up, because the internet's a resource of information, then I can learn more about nature. Planning to also teach my granddaughter about nature, to make that connection, because I do believe that when you get within yourself and connect to nature and just sit back and gaze at what trees or flowers or the animals or the river moving past you, or just whatever it might be, or going fishing, or going camping, or going to an amusement park or something, anything just fun, right? Yeah, great, good for us, helps us out. So I'm looking forward to some new stuff. I mentioned that I'm planning on going, a couple things came up. Certainly Selby Gardens, which is a world-renowned garden area that is downtown Sarasota, and all these years I've been here and I haven't gone there yet, so I want to check that out. You know, we have a place called Jungle Gardens. Lots of birds and animals and stuff like that. I want to go there. I have never been there. Want to go down here. It would appear that what I really need to do is, well, I'm a water person. I'm a Cancer. So I like the water a lot. Lakes or rivers or the Gulf in this case, yeah. Or the ocean. I grew up on the ocean. You know, I grew up 4 miles away from the Pacific Ocean in Southern California. That was fun. That was fun. That was a great way to grow up, I tell you. So, Warm Mineral Springs, right down the road here in Northport. I want to go there. It's Florida apparently has a lot of natural springs. I've been on the Crystal River up north. That's just north of Orlando. That was super fun. Seeing the manatees in the river. That water was cold. It's a great thing in the summer when you actually can cool off in the water, because I'll tell you what, that Gulf, I didn't check it, but I will for you. It gets hot. You know, it gets up to mid 80s plus. It's almost bath water, so that's not real refreshing necessarily, but I know that salt water is good for you. It certainly heals any cuts and wounds you might have, but I haven't even found out about all of that. And I don't mean to scare you off, but apparently there's talk of some flesh-eating bacteria in the water, and so don't go swimming. But, you know, I also hear that they cleared that warning. That was a couple of weeks ago, but of course everybody's talking about it, you know. And of course we've had red tide, not good for the fish. Fish kills as a result, and you know, that's an environmental thing, but it's also a natural thing too. So the more you find out about things like that, you know, the more that you can maybe educate the community about the truth behind the matter instead of all the gossip, you know. So we get to enhance our knowledge and we get to enjoy ourselves. So I hope you're enjoying yourself. I am. I'm having a good day. And I want to say, well, thank you. Okay? So let's take a little walk. Let's just do that. I see some comments here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some of them. All right, Detra, we know our wildlife around here. I'll tell you what. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we know how. Yeah. Get your booty out there. Exactly. I love it, Tetra. Okay. Adam Shelton, welcome so very much. I appreciate you, Adam. Thanks for joining us. Ant Crundwell, thank you so very much, Ant. I'm just going to read Detra's comment here. I love my rose-colored sunglasses, but I also know not everyone can find the happiness and need help to do so. Oh, you go with your magazine. That's up. That's what's up. Love it. Yeah, the magazine's going to be cool. You know, if everything works the way that I want it to, I'll go back and read some of these later as well, Detra. Thank you. You've really been interactive there. Kathy Phillips from Kingman, Arizona. Richard Fay in the UK, our artistic champion. I would love for the Live with Nature magazine to actually become the resource. I mean, I've got a website coming. It's arcola.blog, and Arcola is the acronym for Resource Center of Life's Adventures. You know, so there's going to be all kinds of good stuff, and I can't do all that by myself, and I'm not about to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the information that I get from input, you know, from you, to make it better. And then you are going to become the authority as well. You know, I love it. I love it. I got such grand plans. It's going to be so much fun. And you know what? If you can enjoy the things that you do, and this is not necessarily work, you know, being in nature, that's like fun for me. But if I can create a situation where, whew, guess what? Might be able to make a couple extra bucks, help out some people in need. Because we as a collective will decide where does the money go to, because I'm telling you what, it's not about 2 cents on the dollar type of thing here. We're talking every penny that is over and above the expenses, and at this point the expenses are fairly low. I've been paying them all, you know. It's on me, which is just fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. All right, so we're gonna head out front It's a spectacular morning. I see how blue that sky is. I'm not seeing a whole lot of clouds. All right, here we are. Wonderful. Now, I've kind of morphed this whole program as well. You know, it's morphed. I'll come out front. It's morphed from when I first started. I tell you, it's changed. It did. You know, it was just me and, you know, doing the sunrise or the sunset or wherever I might have been, live with nature, and free flowing, and like it was brought to my attention. Well, scattered. I was scattered. You know, sharing the thoughts as I was thinking them. No real focus. I'm trying to get focused, remember? Those that have been watching me know that I'm talking about getting focused. And I'm getting focused as well on my purpose. Part of my purpose, I believe, is to, in fact, bring nature to people. Certainly inspire people to want to get into nature, get outside, get doing something, stop sitting down watching TV. And then I gotta swear that this is for me. And I'm glad that others love it. But it starts with me. It's part of me staying on track. Me making sure that I'm doing the right thing. And I'll tell you what, when I connect to nature and connect to source and connect to my higher power, that keeps me making good choices. It also makes me feel good. And so, you know, if you don't want to feel good, that's a darn shame. It's not really a shame. I'm not shaming you, because I've not wanted to really enjoy and participate in life. But you know what? There's a reason for that, and so it's a matter of finding out what that reason is that's holding you back. And that's why you hear me say break through barriers, overcome obstacles, recognize that there's hope. And I'll tell you, I'll share in it. I'm working on a book that's going to tell you all about it. I'm working on bringing this nature thing to a whole nother level. And I need your help to do it. Plain and simple. Beautiful day. Absolutely spectacular. Detra, I really appreciate all your interaction today. You know, hey, this is a great community of people, and what we can do is get to know each other. We can comment in there. If I don't know you already, make yourself known. Take a leap of faith, okay? If you don't want to make yourself known, that's okay too. You know, you're going to do what you want to do, and I'll tell you what, I'm not going to hold it against you. But what I am going to do is I'm going to try and push you to get out into nature. I'm going to push you to try and do something that makes you feel good. I'm going to try and push you to make sure that you get up out of your depression if you're in depression. I'm going to push you to recognize that the addiction and hiding behind what, you know, the drugs and this, boy, huge curtain. Because when you're in that, I know you can't see the forest for the trees. You know, I've been there. But you can come out of that stuff. You know, even the grieving thing, you can come out of it. You know, we have to go through this stuff. I look at it like this. Yes. Look at it like this. If we allow our higher power to direct what we are trying to do in our lives, and we turn over control of our lives to the higher power, to the source, to the intelligent, creative thought that is behind everything that is, life gets good. I can tell you from personal experience that when I didn't do that, and I thought, I am God, I am in charge, I'd make good decisions, but I'd also make some pretty sorry ones. And the sorry ones were painful. But that's okay. Pain can teach us to grow. It's all a matter of perspective. And it all starts with a thought. And then it normally starts with an action plan. But be careful of your thoughts, because it is just a thought. But you can change your thoughts. And so, yeah, I've learned how to change my thoughts. And these are the kinds of things I'm going to share. And I'm just all about sharing my story, sharing my vision, going forward and enjoying life. So I hear that red-tailed hawk behind me. I do. I sure do. It's out here somewhere. Denise, welcome, Denise. Okay, yeah, Denise and I had a great talk last night. I tell you what, it was pretty incredible. She's a very dynamic individual. You know, if you want to get to know her, she's very insightful. Bottom line is that, yeah, you know, it was an eye-opening experience. Let me just leave it at that for y'all right now, okay? It was very eye-opening. It was very affirming for me, the things that we discussed, okay? This is an opportunity right here and right now to use for meditation, okay? I'm going to be quiet for a little while. I'm going to just let this camera roll. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to allow you to be able to, if you have affirmation statements, and if you don't have affirmation statements, write down, just start writing. What do you want in your life? Do you want to be happier? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to have more money? Do you want to help other people? Whatever it is, and also say things like, do this. I am a good person. I am helpful to other people. I am pursuing my dreams and goals. I am achieving my dreams and goals. Write down some positive affirmations. Write it down 27 times or however many lines is on the piece of paper you've got. Get a notebook. That's the best way to do it. That's how I do it. And then you can repeat those affirmations every day and repeat them over and over and over. Certainly do it for at least 21 days straight, but maybe a lifetime, okay? I saw that, Hawk. I don't know if you saw that or not. Good morning, Denise. Welcome. And good morning, Kathy. Have Morning Star, or have you changed the name? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Morning Star? Or have I changed the name? I have no idea what you're referring to. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. Good morning, Denise and Michelle Paris. Welcome. Kathy, great job. Well done. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your support there, Kathy, very much. I am focused. I'm much more focused now. No money needed, you know. Exactly, Detra. It's not about the money at all. I know that there's a lot of people out there that is their primary focus in life is about the money. But what I also recognize is this. This is what I want to say about that. If you focus on money, this is what I think. And I'll say it right to the camera. If you focus on money, what you're really saying is you have a lack of money. That's what you're really saying. You don't have enough. And as long as you focus on the fact you don't have enough, you're gonna not have enough. You know what? My higher power makes sure that I have everything that I need. And that's what's cool, you know. It's not about a huge amount of money. It's about the money that I do get, me sharing that money, you know. Me helping people that need to have help. And there's a lot of them out there. But you know what? People have to help themselves too. They can't just be helped, because I know that the young kids today think they are just sitting there waiting for us to help them because they're not willing to do it themselves. And I'll tell you what, I come from, maybe call me old school, but by God, I had to work for what I had. I had to take the action. It wasn't just given to me. I had to do something about it. So, you know, it is about taking action. So, hey, let's just check out this. It is a moonscape. Moonset. Moonset. Very cool. I love that. Blue skies. Blue skies. It is a blue skies morning. It certainly is. So yeah, I said this is going to be a meditation moment for people. I'm just trying to work with this tripod. Set her back down so this not crooked. Just this one here is in hurting shape, and I just haven't adapted the other one to work yet. So whatever. It's crooked as it can be. This tripod, you would just be shocked. Anyways, Neil Schwartzman, welcome very much. I appreciate you coming and joining us. Whoa, wait. I never have enough money, but I'm always happy with what I got around here. Yes, Detra, that's it. You know, I know I'm trying to get to the meditation point, the affirmation point. I am. But I'm also happy and I like to dance. I tell you what, I do. I am happy. I always had enough. I cost myself everything, so to say. Except for my life, thank God God kept me here. But because of poor choices, I lost it all materially. Ended up homeless. Never figured that in a billion years. Didn't see that in my future at all. But God did. I tell you, He saw it. He said, Stephen, you need this. Been a long, hard road to try and get some of the things back, you know. But the thing about it was this, is that having nothing and being homeless, but I did have something. I had my tent. I had food. Because there's food to be had, you know. I went out there, yeah, I held a sign. I was one of those homeless guys that held a sign. I did. But it didn't say, need help, I'm hungry, so that I could go get some beer and get drunk. Didn't mean that I didn't get drunk sometimes. I did. I still messed with that for a bit. But the thing was this. I had everything I needed. I didn't need anything more than that camp, food, so I didn't starve, and myself and God. And through God, I said, I need your help. I don't want to necessarily do this on a full-time basis. I want to go camping. I don't want to be a camper. And it worked. And here I stand here today. And I haven't been a camper as a homeless person for a while, and that's okay. I know a lot of homeless, I tell you, and they don't. Some of them don't mind it. You know, all they're trying to do is justify their existence, I think, when you get right down to it. But I'll give them money. I've been with people. Oh, don't give them money. They're just gonna go use it on drugs and alcohol. So what? That's their problem. That wasn't my intention. Give it to them. Let them do what they want to. Make a recommendation. Go get something to eat if you're hungry. Go get something to eat, because I know that beer and alcohol can fill your tummy and make you not want to eat, but you're going to suffer for that in the end. Tell me how you feel tomorrow. You know? So yeah, God always provides, always. And welcome, Roy Reagan. I appreciate you so much. Roy is our spiritual leader for my Facebook group. He's a dynamic guy. He is a spiritual leader for business people. He is a child of God. He is our spiritual leader, like I said, for life begins when you start living. Inspire people who inspire others. Thank you for joining us, Roy. You're awesome. So I am going to be quiet. Now you can just listen to the birds, enjoy the sun coming up, and I am going to repeat my I am statements, my affirmation statements. You can do the same, or you can just sit back and relax and enjoy this. If you happen to be driving, please pay attention to your driving. You can glance down occasionally. If you happen to live in Sarasota, do not be texting and driving, because apparently they passed a law. Just hit the books. Which is good, because, you know, that's the worst thing that's happening these days and causing accidents. People distracted by their phones. Don't want to do that. See, Kathy, you're right on. Appreciate you. Because you know what? That's another way to do it. If you're worried about them buying alcohol or drugs, just simply bring a sandwich to them. I've done it many times. Because you know what? When I needed it, I got it. People did random acts of kindness for me, and that's why I pay it forward today. And that's what God wants me to do. He wants me to pay it forward. All right, so here you go. Yeah, God's my higher power, by the way. Might not be your higher power, but I tell you what, you need one. I didn't create this. I don't know that you created this, I don't think. Everything that is, my higher power is the original causation. It is the one that actually created all things that are. It is creative thought behind everything that is. I call that God. I call Jesus Christ my Savior, and that's how I roll. Okay, all right. Enjoy a moment of meditation here. I'll give about 10 or so minutes of that. I'll come back out. We'll say a prayer, And I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for everybody as well as myself, okay? Here we go. Alrighty, everybody, I am back. Alright, so wonderful. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll just do a quick pan here for everybody. We'll take a look at, we do have a moon set. I can do this correctly. There we go. It's a beautiful day here in Sarasota. I hope you're having a good day so far. We got blue skies. It's blue skies. There's a song. I'm not that good of a singer. I know that. Okay. Yes, I'm on a mission, all right, Kathy. You're correct about that. I'm just going to try and adjust this a little bit. You're correct, I am on a mission, and you know, I just give credit to God for the fact that I'm even able to even do it. You know, there were many opportunities for me to have lost my life, certainly for a long time. Bugs. Long time I really wasn't happy with life, so you know, I didn't have any enthusiasm for it at all. Bottom line is that I do have enthusiasm for life. I love bringing connection to nature. That's what I do. It helps keep me on a good path. You help to keep me motivated as well. Today's topic was, you know, get out in nature, you know. Today we have an opportunity to connect to nature here with me. If you can't get out, this gives you an opportunity. I've got huge business plans to take Live with Nature to the next level. Not a for-profit thing, but a not-for-profit thing. Although I'll go into that later, but if you're interested, let me know that you're interested. I've already had a few people that are interested. Know this, it's going to take me a little bit of time. Not sure what that time schedule is, but it's not today, it's not tomorrow, but I'm working on the information so that when you say, Steve, yeah, I'm really seriously interested in finding out what are you trying to do here exactly, that I can respond to you correctly with the information that will make it much more clear. Good morning. So in the meantime though, it is a beautiful day here. The sun's working on coming up. I've said this before, I said this at the beginning, I like to try and say it every time if I can remember to do that, and that is that today is a brand new day. We can paint the canvas of it any way we choose. I choose to pick positivity, gratitude, and nature. And so I hope you can get a chance to get out into nature today. That's what it's about today. Try and do something if you can, even if it's take a walk down the sidewalk. Go out into your backyard, sit around, you know, listen to the birds, watch the clouds in the sky, look at some flowers, maybe work in your garden if you have one, maybe think about starting a garden. Yeah, whatever it might be, but nature is good for the soul. Nature helps us connect with the source. It helps connect with the oneness. We are all connected. I firmly believe that. Nature's part of that connection. It's all part of that circle of life. Maybe let's get out, watch The Lion King. They've got the new one out. I've heard that, I was looking at birds. I've heard that it's a pretty good movie. It's a different take on it this time around. I can say that The Lion King is absolutely right at the top of my list of good movies. I'm a huge Disney fanatic. I love Disney movies. I had little kids, so I get to watch a lot of Disney stuff. I just love that. You know, DreamWorks is really awesome. I know that The Lion King is about the circle of life. It's about life. And I enjoy it for that message. I remember, and I'll never forget, I happened to live in Southern California at the time. I lived in Come on, Steve. Yorba Linda. It took me a second to remember. Yorba Linda, Placentia area, which was only 15 minutes from Disneyland, not Disney World. I haven't even been to Disney World yet. But it is the happiest place on earth. That's what they say, and I've always had fun there. I grew up in Southern Cal, and so I had a lot of fun. I had an annual pass at Disneyland. I'd take my kids there. It was great fun. I remember seeing the parade for The Lion King. I remember watching their stage production at Disneyland. It was great fun. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is put it on the list. I need to go and watch this new movie. If that's the getting out into nature, let that be, okay? Whatever it is, try and do it. Or watch some of my videos. I'm on YouTube. I've got over 130 videos up there now. I haven't posted anything there lately, but we're going to do it. It's coming because I have a lot more content to put up there. I got to say we're probably going to push close to 200 videos by the time we're done getting it all uploaded. So in the meantime, I want you to have a good day. I want you to enjoy yourselves. I want you to get out in nature today. I want you to, and if it's your backyard, do it. Even if you don't have a backyard, get on your porch. If you have a porch, hopefully you have one of those. And if you don't, there's got to be a way to get out of the house and just go down and walk in nature and get within yourself and think about stuff. Think about how you can be a better person. Think about how you can make your life better. Start writing this stuff down. I'm a huge believer in writing it down. That's the mosquitoes that I haven't figured out what their purpose is yet. I know what my purpose is. I don't want to get bitten by mosquitoes. That's part of my purpose this morning. My purpose is to glorify my higher power, whom I call God, in everything that I do. My purpose is to share the word and share my experiences, share my strength, share my hope, share what got me over the edge of not enjoying life. Part of that is nature. Big part of that is nature. So I'm going to bring that as best I possibly can to you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody that takes time to do this. Go back to the beginning if you're just coming in at the end. Go to Live with Nature, LWN Live with Nature. Soon we'll have the website as well, and YouTube. Plenty of stuff to watch on YouTube. So make some time for nature. Have a great day. I have a higher power, like I said. It is God. Jesus Christ is my Savior. I am a child of God. I know that you are a child of God, even if you don't know that you are. But you are a child of certainly the universe. You're part of this deal. I want to get to know you. Let's just get to know each other better. I'm going to pray now. I'm going to pray for myself. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for everybody, okay? So, dear Lord, thank you again for having me wake up, have another day, have the opportunity to be able to share this video this morning. Lord, help us to be able to get nature today. Help us to be able to just take a moment and just, unwind from whatever's going on in our life, to make that connection to nature and to feel the warmth, the goodness, and the light that is contained within that connection, and to connect to our source, to connect to that higher power that we have. And for me, that higher power is the creative thought, mindfulness of everything that is in this universe. Because I know that I personally, Lord, didn't create it. I believe that you did. I believe that you created it for us. I know that I'm created in your image. That's what it tells me in the Bible. I know that I'm supposed to glorify you. If you want to learn more about your purpose, Lord, then I believe that you need to inspire us and help us to understand what that purpose is. And in the meantime, Lord, be with us, be in our hearts, be in our minds, be in everything that we do, and help us to be able to overcome any obstacles we might be facing if we're in the adverse times, because we all face adversity at times, but help us to strengthen ourselves as a result of that. Help us to overcome those obstacles that are coming our way. Help us to learn and grow, to apply the positive message in there, and to recognize what is our purpose for you, and make a connection to that nature. and make a connection to everything that we do to be a positive action, to be able to help other people, and to shed the light of love and compassion and understanding and inspiration and motivation. And if we're struggling with any particular, like I say, adversities, Lord, help us overcome those adversities. I know that acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. Help us to have that acceptance of a situation, of no matter what it might seem and how dire it might be, Lord, that we know that we can overcome it. Because when we come to the stage of acceptance in the grieving process, then we are freeing ourselves. We free ourselves so that we can lighten up and move forward with a positive attitude. And I just ask, no matter what our adversities are today, Lord, help us with those. Particularly bless the leaders of the world. Bless all the people of the world, and help us to be a peaceful universe. Help us to be loving towards each other, and help us to be able to achieve our dreams and goals in abundance. And so it is. And I pray these words in Jesus' name. Amen. Namaste. Namaskar. Take care, beautiful soul. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll be back tonight at 7:30 with Stephen Goes Live and the Purpose Driven Life. Join me for that if you can, or catch the replay, whichever. I'll be back tomorrow, live with nature, welcoming in a brand new day, making another connection. In the meantime, take care. Have a super day. Really do. Take time for nature today somehow, some way. Even if it's 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. Even if it's 1 minute, I don't care. Some connection, because that minute will turn into 2, I'll bet you. Okay, because you'll like it that much. See you soon. Take care. Love you all, and God bless. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Kathy. You have a fantastic day too. I know that you're probably tired. I know you work at night. Get some rest. Detra, again, thank you for joining us again. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Lion King. I just love that movie. Love that movie. And I really want to see, because I guess this new one is rather than it being animated, it's got real animals and stuff. So that should be pretty good. That should really be pretty good. Okay. I want to read Kathy's message here. Detra, it's amazing what you can accomplish when you're focused and determined. I found his tiger. Stephen is on a mission, and we are watching it unfold. Amazing. Thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate that support. God bless you. I am on a mission. Let's have a great day. Take a moment for nature and have a wonderful time. Goodbye for now.